Hello everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with Anurag. I am Anurag, your host for today. If you are new here, I want to let you know that we upload new English learning videos regularly to help you improve your English faster. In today's episode, you will not only improve your English listening skills, but also your English speaking and vocabulary skills. This is a complete B1 B2 English listening practice masterclass designed to help you build fluency, expand your vocabulary, and practice English shadowing with me step by step. Throughout this lesson, we will focus on real-life situations, natural conversations, and useful phrases that will help you speak with confidence and understand native speakers more easily. You'll also get practice exercises where you repeat after me so you can train your brain and your mouth to work together smoothly. By the end of this video, you'll notice that your listening will feel sharper, your vocabulary will feel richer, and your speaking will start to sound more natural. You'll have more confidence when you face real conversations because today's lesson is packed with examples you can use immediately in daily life. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss a chance to practice and grow your English with me. So, take a deep breath, get comfortable. Let's get started with today's English Fluency Masterclass. When we think about learning English at the B1 and B2 level, one of the most important things to focus on is connecting, listening, and speaking together. At this stage, you already know many words and phrases, but the real challenge is using them smoothly in real conversations. That's why today's practice will guide you to listen carefully, repeat naturally, and start thinking in English instead of translating in your head. Imagine you are meeting a friend at a cafe. The friend asks, "How has your week been?" If you pause too long or search for words in your native language, the conversation may feel uncomfortable. But if you already have practice listening to that question and repeating a natural answer, you will respond much faster and with more confidence. Let's try this together. Listen carefully and repeat after me. How has your week been? Now try to answer with me. My week has been busy but good. Say it again slowly. My week has been busy but good. Now one more time. A little faster. My week has been busy but good. This kind of shadowing practice helps you hear the rhythm of English and copy it directly. Now let's practice with another example. Imagine you are at work and a colleague asks you, "Do you have a minute to talk?" First, listen carefully. Do you have a minute to talk? Now repeat after me slowly. Do you have a minute to talk? That is why shadowing practice where you listen and repeat is so powerful. It trains your ears, your brain and your mouth at the same time, and it helps you sound more confident in every situation. Let's do one more practice together before we move on. Imagine you are meeting someone new at a party. You hear the question, "What do you do for work?" Repeat it with me. What do you do for work? Now answer, "I work as a teacher." Say it again slowly. I work as a teacher. Now add more detail. I work as a teacher and I really enjoy helping students learn. Repeat again a little faster. I work as a teacher and I really enjoy helping students learn. Practicing in this way prepares you for real conversations so you don't feel nervous when speaking to others. One of the best ways to grow your English at the B1 and B2 level is to practice common daily conversations that you can expect in real life. These are the kinds of situations where you often hear the same questions, but the answers can change depending on your day, your mood, or your activities. Let's begin with a situation at the grocery store. You are at the checkout counter and the cashier asks, "Do you need a bag?" Repeat it with me. Do you need a bag? Now answer, "Yes, please. I need one bag." Repeat slowly. Yes, please. I need one bag. And now try another response. No, thank you. I brought my own bag. Say it again. No, thank you. I brought my own bag. Now let's imagine you are at a restaurant. The waiter asks you, "Are you ready to order?" Repeat it after me. Are you ready to order? Now answer, "Yes, I'd like the chicken salad, please." Say it slowly. Yes, I'd like the chicken salad, please. And now try another version. Not yet. Could I have a few more minutes? Repeat again. Not yet. Could I have a few more minutes? These kinds of answers make your English sound polite, natural, and flexible. Sometimes listening carefully is even more important than speaking. For example, imagine you are traveling and someone gives you directions. They say, "Go straight, then turn left at the second traffic light." Repeat it slowly. Go straight, then turn left at the second traffic light. Now repeat again a little faster. Go straight, then turn left at the second traffic light. Try answering with understanding. Okay, go straight then left at the second traffic light. Thank you. By repeating directions, you show that you understood them. And this also helps you remember them. Imagine you meet a friend on the street. You say, "Hello, how are you?" And they say, "I'm doing well, thank you." How are you? Repeat the exchange. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Now say it again more naturally. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Now, let's practice asking for information on the phone. Imagine you call a restaurant and someone says, "Good evening. How can I help you?" Repeat the question, "Good evening. How can I help you?" Now answer, "I'd like to make a reservation for tomorrow evening." Say it slowly, "I'd like to make a reservation for tomorrow evening." Repeat again a little faster, "I'd like to make a reservation for tomorrow evening." These phrases are very useful because they give you confidence in professional or service situations. Imagine you call your friend but they are busy. They say, "Can I call you back later?" Repeat it with me, "Can I call you back later?" Now answer, "Yes, of course." Talk to you later. Repeat slowly, "Yes, of course." Talk to you later. Again, more naturally, "Yes, of course." Talk to you later. These short, polite answers make conversation smoother and help you sound respectful. Now let's move to another everyday situation. Imagine you are shopping for clothes. The shop assistant asks you, "What size are you looking for?" Repeat the question with me. What size are you looking for? Now answer, "I'm looking for a medium size." Say it again slowly, "I'm looking for a medium size," and again more naturally, "I'm looking for a medium size." You can also expand with more detail. "I'm looking for a medium size in a blue shirt." Repeat it slowly. "I'm looking for a medium size in a blue shirt." This way you not only answer the question, but also add useful information. Another common situation is asking for help in a store. Imagine you say, "Excuse me, can you help me find the shoe section?" Repeat with me, "Excuse me, can you help me find the shoe section?" And the assistant replies, "Yes, it's on the second floor." Repeat the reply, "Yes, it's on the second floor." Now answer politely, "Thank you very much." Repeat slowly, "Thank you very much." By practicing both asking and answering, you strengthen both your listening and speaking skills at the same time. At this level, it's also important to practice different tenses in conversation. Let's practice the past tense in a real situation. Imagine someone asks, "Did you enjoy the movie last night?" Repeat the question, "Did you enjoy the movie last night?" Now answer, "Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. The story was very interesting." Say it slowly, "Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. The story was very interesting." Now again more naturally, "Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. The story was very interesting." By adding details in past tense, you show that you can talk about experiences clearly. Let's practice one more example in the future tense. Someone asks, "What are you going to do this weekend?" Repeat the question with me. What are you going to do this weekend? Now answer, "I'm going to visit my grandparents." Say it slowly, "I'm going to visit my grandparents." And now expand, "I'm going to visit my grandparents and spend the whole day with them." Repeat again, "I'm going to visit my grandparents and spend the whole day with them." Practicing past, present, and future in real conversations helps you move smoothly between different tenses without confusion. Every time you listen, repeat and expand with more detail, you are training yourself to think in English, not just translate. This is one of the biggest steps to fluency at the B1 and B2 level. Another situation where you can practice listening and speaking is at the airport. Imagine you are checking in for a flight. The staff member says, "May I see your passport and ticket, please?" Repeat with me, "May I see your passport and ticket, please?" Now answer, "Here you go." Repeat again, "Here you go." To make it more polite, try, "Of course, here are my passport and ticket." Repeat slowly, "Of course, here are my passport and ticket." Now, let's imagine you are going through airport security. An officer says, "Please remove your laptop from your bag." Repeat it, "Please remove your laptop from your bag." Now answer politely, sure, no problem. Say it again slowly, sure, no problem. And now more naturally, sure, no problem. These polite responses keep the conversation short but professional. When you arrive at your destination, you may need to take a taxi. The driver asks, "Where would you like to go?" Repeat the question with me. Where would you like to go? Now answer, "I'd like to go to the city center, please." Say it slowly, "I'd like to go to the city center, please." And again, more naturally, "I'd like to go to the city center, please." Imagine you are in a hotel and you need more towels. You call the reception and say, "Could I please have some extra towels in my room?" Repeat slowly, "Could I please have some extra towels in my room?" The receptionist replies, "Of course, we'll send them right away." And you answer, "Thank you very much." Say it again, "Thank you very much." These polite requests are very practical for travelers. Now, let's practice some casual conversations with friends. Imagine a friend says, "Do you want to go out tonight?" Repeat with me, "Do you want to go out tonight?" Now answer, "Yes, that sounds great." Repeat again slowly, "Yes, that sounds great." Another response could be, "Sorry, I can't. I have to wake up early tomorrow." Say it slowly, "Sorry, I can't. I have to wake up early tomorrow." Practicing both positive and negative answers gives you flexibility in conversation. A friend asks, "What are you watching these days?" Repeat it with me. "What are you watching these days?" Now answer, "I'm watching a new series on Netflix." Say it slowly, "I'm watching a new series on Netflix." Add more detail, "I'm watching a new series on Netflix and it's really exciting." Repeat again more naturally, "I'm watching a new series on Netflix and it's really exciting." This kind of casual practice makes you ready for everyday chats with friends. Another very useful area to practice is talking about daily routines. Let's try a simple question first. What time do you usually wake up? Repeat it with me. What time do you usually wake up? Now answer, "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock." Say it slowly, "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock." Now again, more naturally, "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock." To expand, you can say, "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock and I start my day with a cup of coffee." Repeat again, "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock and I start my day with a cup of coffee." How do you usually get to work or school? Repeat the question, "How do you usually get to work or school?" Now answer, "Everything's going well, thank you." How about you? Practicing these friendly openers makes you feel more confident when talking to people in English. Now, let's practice a conversation starter in a social situation like a party. Imagine you meet someone new and say, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." What's your name? Repeat with me. "Hi, it's nice to meet you." What's your name? Now answer, "My name is Alex." Nice to meet you, too. Say it slowly, "My name is Alex." Nice to meet you, too. Let's try another casual conversation topic, hobbies. Let's practice this together. Imagine someone asks, "What do you think about online learning?" Repeat it with me. What do you think about online learning? Now answer, "I think online learning is very convenient." Say it slowly, "I think online learning is very convenient." Now again more naturally, "I think online learning is very convenient." Expand with detail. "I think online learning is very convenient because it saves time and I can study from home." Repeat again, "I think online learning is very convenient because it saves time and I can study from home." Now let's try another example. Someone asks, "What do you think about big cities?" Repeat the question. What do you think about big cities? Now answer, "I think big cities are exciting." Say it slowly, "I think big cities are exciting." Now again, more naturally, "I think big cities are exciting." Expand. "I think big cities are exciting because there are so many things to do, but sometimes they can feel crowded." Repeat again, "I think big cities are exciting because there are so many things to do, but sometimes they can feel crowded." Imagine a friend says, "I'm bored. What should I do?" Repeat the question, "I'm bored. What should I do?" Now answer, "You should read a book or watch a movie." Say it slowly, "You should read a book or watch a movie." Repeat again more naturally, "You should read a book or watch a movie." Another version could be, you could go for a walk to get some fresh air. Repeat again, you could go for a walk to get some fresh air. How can I improve my English speaking? Repeat the question, how can I improve my English speaking? Now answer, you should practice every day, even for just a few minutes. Say it slowly, you should practice every day, even for just a few minutes. Repeat again more naturally, you should practice every day, even for just a few minutes. Expand your advice, you should practice every day, even for just a few minutes, and try to shadow native speakers to copy their rhythm. Imagine someone says, I think learning grammar is the most important part of English. Repeat it, I think learning grammar is the most important part of English. Now agree politely, yes, I agree. Grammar is very important. Now, let's disagree politely. I see your point, but I think speaking practice is more important. Say it slowly, I see your point, but I think speaking practice is more important. Imagine someone says something too quickly and you reply, sorry, could you say that again, please? Repeat with me, sorry, could you say that again, please? Now, another version. Could you repeat that more slowly, please? Say it slowly. Could you repeat that more slowly, please? These polite phrases are very important because they help you manage real conversations. Someone asks, do you prefer watching movies at home or in the cinema? Repeat it. Do you prefer watching movies at home or in the cinema? Now answer, I prefer watching movies at home. Say it slowly, I prefer watching movies at home. Expand. I prefer watching movies at home because it's more comfortable and I can pause the movie. Another answer could be, I prefer watching movies in the cinema because the screen is bigger and the sound is better. Remember, the goal is not to memorize every single sentence, but to practice the rhythm, the grammar, and the flow. By repeating slowly, then naturally, and then expanding, you will notice your answers becoming smoother. Another powerful way to build fluency is to practice making plans. Imagine a friend asks, do you want to meet this weekend? Repeat it with me. Do you want to meet this weekend? Now answer, yes, that sounds good. Say it slowly, yes, that sounds good. Add more detail. Yes, that sounds good. How about Saturday afternoon? Someone asks, where should we meet? Repeat the question, where should we meet? Now answer, let's meet at the cafe near the station. Say it slowly, let's meet at the cafe near the station. Imagine you need to agree on a time. A friend asks, what time is good for you? Repeat it, what time is good for you? Now answer, 2 o'clock works for me. Say it slowly, 2 o'clock works for me. Imagine you say, I'm sorry. I can't make it tomorrow. Repeat it slowly, I'm sorry. I can't make it tomorrow. Add an alternative, I'm sorry. I can't make it tomorrow. Can we meet another day? Imagine you ask, would you like to come to my birthday party? Repeat it, would you like to come to my birthday party? Now answer positively, yes, I'd love to. Now practice saying no politely, I'm sorry I can't, but thank you for inviting me. Someone asks, what are your plans for next month? Repeat the question, what are your plans for next month? Now answer, I'm planning to travel. Say it slowly, I'm planning to travel. Expand, I'm planning to travel to Italy with my family and we want to visit Rome and Florence. Someone asks, what are you going to do after class today? Repeat with me, what are you going to do after class today? Now answer, I'm going to meet a friend for coffee. Expand, I'm going to meet a friend for coffee and then we will go shopping. Imagine someone asks you, do you like cooking? Repeat the question with me, do you like cooking? Now answer, yes, I like cooking very much. Say it slowly, yes, I like cooking very much. Now let's practice expressing frequency. How often do you exercise? Repeat it with me. How often do you exercise? Now answer, I exercise 3 times a week. Usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Where do you live? Repeat it with me. Where do you live? Now answer, I live in a small apartment. Expand, I live in a small apartment with 2 bedrooms and a nice kitchen. What would you like to do in the next 5 years? Repeat it. What would you like to do in the next 5 years? Now answer, I'd like to start my own business. Expand, I'd like to start my own business. maybe an online shop, because I want to be independent. Imagine you say, "It was nice talking to you." Repeat it slowly. "It was nice talking to you." Now again, more naturally, "It was nice talking to you." Expand. "It was nice talking to you." Let's talk again soon. Another useful closing. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. And now, as we come to the end of this masterclass, I want to thank you for practicing with me today. You've spent this time focusing on listening, speaking, vocabulary, and fluency. Don't forget, English is not learned in one day. It grows little by little, just like a tree. The more you water it with practice, the taller and stronger it becomes. So keep listening, keep repeating, and keep speaking out loud. If you make mistakes, don't worry. Mistakes are part of learning. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to Speak English with Anurag and press the bell icon. Share this video with a friend who is also learning English. I'm Anurag and it was a pleasure to guide you through today's lesson. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video.